Welcome to How to Use Teacher Rewards with an Administrator Focus in PBIS Rewards. In this session, we're going to take a look at teacher rewards from the administrator's perspective. Teacher rewards allows staff members to recognize one another for positive actions, collaboration, and contributions to your school community. As an administrator, you have tools to manage, monitor, and customize this feature for your staff. We will review teacher rewards with an administrator focus. First, we will find and select the Teacher Rewards tab on the left side menu. Once we select Teacher Rewards, it will bring up a new tab in your browser for Teacher Rewards. It automatically takes you to the home page. This is where the wall is displayed. You can acknowledge your teammates by making spotlights on the wall for the great work they do, and this is where you can be acknowledged as well. The wall shows spotlights and postings made by other staff members, as well as any posts that you may make. You also have the spend page in the top left corner. These are your options for how to redeem the points you've earned. You can choose to go into the store, events, raffles, or auctions. When you click on Store, you will have options to select items to purchase, edit store, or go to the purchase queue where you can approve staff purchases. If you click on edit store and then the plus item button, you can add items to your school store that your staff can purchase. Here you can also edit store items and click the export button to export a report of your store items. For the raffles, events, and auctions, once you click on them, you would then select the plus create button to create any of those events. They would then show up in your calendar. Let's now review the features of the admin page. When you click on the admin page, you'll see a menu with different tools that you as an administrator can use. If you click the collapse menu button, it will collapse the menu. If you want to expand the menu, click the arrow to expand. First, let's review the approval queue. When spotlights, activities, and purchases are submitted, they will appear as pending in the approval queue for you to deny or approve. Once there is no action needed, they will appear as archived. The approver can click on the notification bell in the top right corner or navigate to the approval queue to approve or deny submissions. Approvers can be set in the Users and Groups page of the Admin tab, which I will expand on in a moment. The next section is Values and Activities. The values are what your staff will be selecting when spotlighting another staff member for doing something positive. The values should represent your school's values, and it is simple to add or edit values here. You can add more values that reflect your school's specific culture by using the plus create value button. You can edit or disable the default values by selecting the ellipses or the three dots next to the value, and then click Edit Value or Disable. Disable will disable that value. When you edit the value, you can change the name of the value, adjust the description to match the new value, assign an appropriate point value, and when a staff member is spotlighted, they will receive these points. And you can also choose an icon and color theme. Click Save to save your changes. Activities are actions that your staff can take that represent your values, and they are logged by the staff member doing the activity, and they will receive points. You may select the Activities tab to review the default activities that staff can log to earn points. These activities may need to be approved by a designated approver or could have a limit of how many times they can be logged in a given time frame. Activities can be added or edited to reflect the values of your school, You can add more activities by clicking the plus Create Activity button. Similar to the values, you can edit or inactivate the activity by selecting the three dots next to the activity, and then select Edit Value or Inactivate Activity. When you edit the activity, you can change the name of the activity, add the description of this activity to provide clear examples of actions that are included, decide the value that is associated with this activity, assign the point value for this activity, include how often this activity can be logged in a given time frame, determine if the activity needs to be approved before points are awarded. If yes, you would not enable auto approval. But if the activity does need to be approved before points are awarded, you would enable auto approval. Click Save to save your changes. Next up is the Reports section. Here, you as an administrator can access data pertaining to logins and spotlights and generate reports of this data. You can also generate additional reports that highlight staff points, store purchases, and archived reports. To generate reports, click on the Details or View button pertaining to these reports and alter the dates to your need in the Report Options box. Then you can click Generate to generate the report, then select the CSV button. This will download CSV reports of that data. Now let's review the My Organization tab from the Admin menu. Here, you can edit your organization name, change your primary contact, create or edit the store name, add a logo by uploading a photo that would be displayed on the homepage. Click Save once you have made your changes. You can also decide the types of spend categories that will appear in the Spend tab through enabling or disabling. You will also choose an approval type, and you can click the I for additional information on each option to see what would best fit your preference. Typically, schools select approvals required. You can also adjust the email notifications. Next is the Users and Groups tab. From the Users tab, you can view a list of users, edit a user's point balance and or a user's details by clicking the ellipses or the three dots, create or edit a group, and select users by clicking the checkbox next to their name to utilize bulk actions like add staff to a group or update location. Next, let's click on the Groups tab. Approvers are set at the group level. As a default, all staff members are added to the All Hands group, and the primary contact is the approver of that group. Other approvers can be added to the All Hands group, and or additional groups can be created with approvers in order to manage approvals across departments or grade levels. In the Groups tab, you can click on the ellipses or the three dots, and this will help edit a group or add approvers. You can also change the name of the group and adjust the group's description. Here, you can add or remove group members and decide the people or person that will be approvers for the group. Click Save to save your changes. You can also click plus Create Group to make a new group. The last tab is the Roles tab. Here you can view the permissions of each role type, as well as view all the staff members in each role type. Click the ellipses, the three dots, next to a role, and you can then select View Permissions to see the permissions of the role. You can also select View Members to view the users with that role. That's an overview of how to use teacher rewards with an administrator's focus in PBIS Rewards. If you have questions or need additional support, please reach out to us at tech@navigate360.com. Thanks for watching. and we'll see you in the next video.